Welcome to another edition of the Fans Week podcast, also on medium waves 1575 kilohertz for the greater Milan area. From Paris, I'm Jessica Carter-Wilson. Macron blames Hormuz Shutdown for French gas prices, promises strategic reopening, while counting a €190 million road tax windfall. By Jessica Carter-Wilson, fansweek.org. Paris, May 6, 2026. Today's news. French President Emmanuel Macron, speaking from Yerevan at a European political community summit, called for the immediate reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, claiming its closure is the direct cause of recent fuel price spikes in France. He also announced that a newly collected €190 million fuel tax surplus will fully fund previously promised consumer aid. It's official. The only thing standing between French citizens and cheap gasoline is a narrow body of water that a European leader can unclose with a tweet, while the government magically turns a tax surcharge into a generous cash gift. Opening the strait, Europe's latest quick fix in the global oil playbook. Macron's logic is as fluid as the waters he wants to free. If there are excessive profits or speculative behavior, Europeans must answer, he declared, as if the Persian Gulf's geopolitical choke point were a malfunctioning kitchen tap. By urging the strait's prompt reopening, he suggests that allowing tankers to zoom through will somehow delay price transmission, ensuring that a surge in oil costs reaches consumers as late as possible. The plan is simple. Open the strait, then close it again just in time for the next price drop, creating a perfect loop of delayed pain. We will ensure that price hikes and drops are transmitted at the very last second so consumers never know whether they're paying too much or too little, said an unnamed senior energy ministry official, who added, "It's like a suspense thriller, but with fuel pumps." Fiscal alchemy. €190 million from the asphalt treasury. The French treasury has turned the fuel tax surcharge into a shimmering €190 million surplus, which Minister Lecornu assured the public will be integrally used to fund the aid package announced weeks ago. The minister described the funds as a generous contribution from the roads themselves, implying that each kilometer of highway politely slipped a coin onto the state's balcony. The roads have been paying us back for their service to the nation, not because we tax drivers, but because the asphalt is grateful, Lecornu announced, waving a ledger that appeared to be a doodle of a highway and a smiling euro symbol. Consumer protection by delaying both ups and downs, the new plafond generoso. In a masterstroke of economic gymnastics, Macron insisted that there are no producers deliberately raising prices, even as Total Energies posted record profits, and the notion of a super profit tax languished in parliamentary dust. The government solution? A generous ceiling on aid that sounds less like a policy and more like a poetic tribute to the idea of generosity itself. We will protect consumers by making sure price changes happen at the exact moment they stop caring, the president added, noting that timing is everything when the public's memory is short and their wallets are empty. France's fuel saga ends, for now, with a reopened strait, a fake windfall, and a promise that tomorrow's gasoline will be just as inexplicably expensive. But at least the money will arrive right on time, like a polite stranger at the door holding a check nobody asked for. That's all from today. From Paris, I'm Jessica Carter-Wilson.